Most of us already did for 2026. You just don't know about that. Okay, you are entering the year with intention, but the intention without system is just useless. Okay, in the December of this year, you will either be looking at a bank account or a physique you are proud of, or you will be making the same exact starting Monday excuses you made last week. Okay, the first pillar is called intellectual arsenal. Just listen, your mind is a battlefield. You are not reading 10 pages of high value non-fiction daily. You are walking into the battle without ammunition. Okay, the pillar 2 is called physical foundation. You can't have a 1% mind in a 99% body. Whether it's the iron or wants. You must seek the physical pain daily to build the mind that does not flinch under pressure. The third pillar is called economic skill. First, stop chasing money. Start chasing value. Pick anyone, sales, code, content, or design. Money is just a scoreboard for the value you provide. Basically, the value is the money because the value is converted into money what you have. Okay, the next, the how. Here is where everyone mess up. They set research goals. They say, I want to earn $10,000, but this is a madness because you don't control the single $10,000. You must switch to action goals. For example, if you want to lose 20 pounds, take action. Track everyday calories which you burn and walk 10k steps for decide days, for example, 30 days or 90 days. Whatever, that's all depend on you. Or maybe in the professional, you want to get 10 clients. So how do we get 10 clients? Make the action. Send 20 personalized outreaches every morning before breakfast. Don't take it in wrong way, just example. Okay, there is a rule called if you hit the action target, the result is an inevitable byproduct. Okay, the fourth part is called strategy. We are not planning for a year. Don't see this as a year. We are winning 490 days war. First, the foundation, which include January to March. Okay, for January to March, your only job is to prove you can stay consistent with one habit and one actionable goal. Don't try to fix your whole life. Just focus on one certain thing. Cause that works. Just prove you are not a quitter. Okay, the second 90 days is called as momentum, which include April to June. Now we all level up. Add a second habit. Audit your circle. If people in your life are toxic, always demotivates you, or drain your energy, just cut them off here. So okay, what was the next phase? The July grind, which include July to September. This is more important than other phases because this is the death zone. Everyone else is on vacation or slowing down, but this is the gap which you have. This is the where gap is created. You need to wake up earlier, you work harder, and you need to embrace the boredom. The one thing I repeatedly said in my channel is because boredom is the biggest thing than you think. Every day after waking up, the true quote I'm saying to myself is use mobile phone with purpose and experience boredom. Because these two things is enough to grow in your life in this social media era. The last 90 days is called the finish, which include October to December, you all know. While the world is waiting for 2007 to celebrate New Year or start freshly with the crash, in this phase you are taking your victory lap. Definitely you need to finish your project by December 1st and spend the rest of the month for planning 2027. Definitely you can achieve everything you want in your life. Just manifest. Okay, the next is called fail safe, which means the daily review. Definitely you will slip up at some point because you are the human. The difference between the winner and the loser is how long they stay off track. Okay, keep it in mind for every night, allocate the 5 minutes. You must answer this 3 questions. What was my win today? This builds dopamine, which is feel good hormone drivers towards the goal. Then the second question is, where did I lack discipline? This builds awareness. This builds awareness about the problem you faced today. You need to aware of the problem for tomorrow. Okay, the third question is, what is the top 1 priority for tomorrow? Okay, you all know this builds focus for tomorrow, what we are going to do. This eliminates unwanted scrolling, unwanted thoughts, unwanted chaos. Just builds focus towards your work. Okay, 2026. This is just a blank check. Most people will bounce it, but you are going to cash it. Okay, I'm starting the 7 days challenge based on this action mapping system from today. Okay, come on, if you have any doubts about this action mapping system, then if you are joining me, comment below the architect. The main thing keep it in your mind is don't wait for Monday or don't wait for feeling motivated or don't wait for the spark. The clock is already ticking. If you have bad day, if you have good day, if you have excellent day, the time is always passing and the clock is already ticking.